At the edge of a quiet neighborhood stood a small, peaceful house, surrounded by flowers and tall green grass. Hidden among the grass was an ant colony, a tiny mound of soil that most people walked past without a second glance. But to the ants who lived inside, it was an entire world. The colony was a marvel of order and cooperation. Underground tunnels served as roads, rooms stored food, and chambers offered rest. At the heart of it all lived the queen, calm, wise, and deeply devoted to her people. Under her steady guidance, the ants gathered food, shared everything, and cared for one another. Life was good. Nearby lived a teenage boy who sometimes grew bored on long afternoons. One bright day, he noticed the little mound of dirt in the yard. Not knowing it was a home, he filled a container with water and poured it over the mound, laughing as the water disappeared into the silt. Then he walked away. Inside the colony, disaster struck. Water crashed through tunnels and tore apart walls. Food stores were swept away. Ants screamed and ran in every direction. When the flood finally stopped, the colony lay silent and broken. Ants gathered outside the ruins, shaking and weeping. The queen stepped forward. "My children," she said gently, "we are hurt, but we are alive. This flood was terrible, but all will be well. We must understand what happened and find a solution." Her words gave them strength, and slowly the ants began to rebuild. But before the colony had fully recovered, a loud buzzing darkened the sky. A swarm of locusts descended and attacked without mercy, stealing food and destroying everything the ants had rebuilt. When they finally left, nothing remained. That night, the queen gathered her people and spoke quietly. "The great flood came from a young boy who lives nearby. He did not understand the harm he caused, but he must learn." She paused. "We will prepare a concoction that shrinks him to our size. He will live as we live. Perhaps then he will change." The ants worked through the night, mixing plants, rare leaves, and sap until the concoction glowed softly. Late that night, they entered the boy's house and gently poured it into his sleeping ear. The boy woke, screaming. Grass towered like trees, pebbles loomed like boulders, ants stood all around him. "Please," he cried, "don't hurt me." But the ants carried him gently into their colony and laid him on a soft mat. The queen approached. "You are not here to be harmed," she said kindly. "You caused the great flood, but you did not know. Now you will learn our ways." Afraid but willing, the boy agreed. Days passed. He learned to eat their food, helped build tunnels, and slept as they slept. He witnessed their kindness and teamwork and felt deep shame for what he had done. Then the locusts returned. This time the boy stood alongside the ants. Together they formed a plan and fought back bravely. For the first time in decades, the ants won. The colony erupted in celebration. The queen smiled warmly and handed the boy another concoction. "This will return you home. You have learned well." The boy thanked them with tears in his eyes. When he returned to normal size, he went back to the colony, not with water, but with sweets which he carefully scattered around the mound. Inside, the ants cheered with joy. Above them, the boy smiled, knowing that even the smallest lives deserve respect.